Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's at-home Recess WOD for Friday, April 24th, 2020. I'm going to bring you all up to the board so you can see what we're doing for today. Alright, so we got a couple things going on here today. If you need to pause the video and write things down, you may. Let's see if we can get the full picture there. Believe it or not, there's going to be a big glare here because for once it is sunny outside. And that'll be the case for today, Friday. So, we are going to warm up first to get the body loose and ready to go. So, we are going to build our own agility ladder, if you will. So, how that's going to work, you can either do this outside or inside. You need to make at least 5 squares. Okay, maybe 8 squares, depending on how long you want it to be. Enough for you to fit your body inside the box. So it shouldn't be very small. It should be enough for your whole body, or 2 feet if you were to stand hip width apart. You can draw it with chalk. You can outline it with markers or string maybe. I wouldn't outline it with Legos in case you step on the Lego. But once you've created your ladder, we're going to go through the ladder 4 times down and back, doing a certain movement with our body. So the first movement we're going to do is 2 in, 2 out. Okay, you can go sideways or you can go forward. If you want to go forward on the way there and sideways on the way back, that's fine. So 2 in, 2 out. You're going to hop down your ladder until you get to the end. Okay, you're going to do the same thing back, or if you want to go sideways, we'll go 2 in, 2 out, 2 in, 2 out, and so on and so forth. The next one is going to be 1 foot at a time, in, out, out. Okay, so it looks like this. This is my ladder. I go in, out, in, out, etc., etc., etc. All the way down until I'm done. Now, your challenge is on the way back, try it backwards. Backwards, in, out, and see if you can hit your feet exactly in the square. That's number 2. Number 3, we're going to get a little more complicated. We're going to do a shuffle-like motion. So we're going to shuffle across the square, shuffle across, shuffle across. We're going to pause after every shuffle to make sure we're nice and balanced, and then we're going to take off the other direction. Then, 4th lap through, you're going to make up your own. Okay, so your own movement. It could be you start on the side of the ladder, could be that you jump and spin, do something like that. Okay, be creative, make up your own movement within the ladder. So that's our warm-up. Then, our sweaty portion today is going to be interesting because it's going to be so nice. Okay, we can do this outside, but we can also do this inside as well. It's going to be a scavenger hunt. Now, before you go on your scavenger hunt, you're going to make a list of objects that are based off letters of your name. So for example, my name is Henry, so I'm going to write my name like a list, H-E-N-R-Y, and I have to think of objects that start with the letter H. I could do a hose, and I would have to go find that object. Okay, after I make that list. Okay, R, for example, I could go grab a rock. Here's the thing though. The objects that you find, you have to carry with you somehow. So if I grab a hose and a rock, that's a lot of stuff to carry. Okay, now I can still use things to carry them with. I could use a backpack, even though B is not in my name. I could use that to help carry all my objects around as I find other objects. Now there are some letters that are going to be very tricky. For example, Y, okay, is tricky for me. I don't know a lot of objects that start with Y. Maybe it could be the game Yahtzee.
Yo-yo.
Okay, yo-yo works. Thank you for the voice somewhere. Yell that out. But they have to be, again, objects that start with the letter of your name. If you want to challenge yourself, do first name and last name. Okay? You will be timed, and the timer is going to start as you're thinking of your list of objects you have to go find. Now, there is also another catch to this. Every minute you have to do 5, well, okay, we'll make it 3 burpees. Okay, so even if you're making your list and minute chimes off, you got to do your 3 burpees, go back to your list. And then as you're going and collecting your objects every minute, so the first minute, second minute, third minute, you're doing your 3 burpees. We'll make it 3. 5 seems like a lot. Okay, so that is your recess WOD. A scavenger hunt with a little bit of a twist. So, have fun, go fast, okay, but think smart. Give it a shot.